Right here is where I started. So since I started there, that means that it is going to be the darkest spot that you put anything on. And if you touch there, what I should have done is take my brush and move outward, okay? And then start blending. I blended in that spot, and now it's darker there than it should be. And that's okay, because we can fix it. Right? But this side doesn't look too dark, you see? No. Not in the actual mirror. So this is just trial and error. I'm playing because I'm so excited. We just got these in. Or I just got them in. Our sales directors have had them for a while. But I'm going to do Golden Horizon, and I'm going to do it right here on the bridge of my nose, okay? Now, I'm going to wipe this off a little bit. Just go there. There. See how I did it on the tip of my nose? Wipe it off. And go there. I'm also going to put right here. Okay. And let's see how this one does in this spot. I'm going back in with my foundation brush because it is a foundation brush and it's liquid stuff. So see how that makes that pout a little bit more. Now, if I would have used a darker color, it would have done the same thing. It would have just brought it out a little bit more. So maybe I will use that darker color next time, the bronze light. Can you tell a difference with my nose? I don't think you can. I can see a little bit in this mirror, but I can't see it when I look into the camera. But that's okay. I'm still playing. When I perfect it, I'll show you again. So I'm going to close this one. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting on the rest of my makeup and let you watch it really quick. Just because some friends and family think that Billy puts my makeup on, or they used to. And they think it's different. And I mean, it is, seeing me put my own makeup on. Some of them have never seen it before. And that's fine. Some of them still question and are still afraid to ask. It's been 21 years. And so some people are still afraid to ask questions. And that's another reason why I'm doing this channel. Because it's okay to ask. And we would rather you ask than be curious. Did you see how I just popped that? Did you see how I just popped that open? So here is our palette. Let me close it. I just do it without even thinking about it. This is our palette, okay? This is the new Pro palette. So we have the sleek, little thin, compact. There is no finger place to put your finger in or whatever. So I basically hold it like this, tilt my fingers more to the top, okay? See how my hand is tilted toward the top? And I like push my teeth down, and then it pops loose. Now, this palette is huge. These are the only colors that are in it because I love these colors and I haven't bought anything else. I do have a palette full with all the new colors, but these are the colors that I have right now at the moment. We have Sandcastle, Merlot, and Candlelight. And I wish it showed you how pretty these colors were. Sandcastle is the yellowish color, Merlot, and then you have Candlelight, which is a shimmery color, and then that's Rosy Nude Cheek color. So that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to show you that. Ooh, I dropped it. Okay. So I'm going to do my cheek color first, just because that was the next brush that came in. I am using Mary Kay's brush set. So I just knocked off the dust, okay? And then I'm just going to apply it downward. We have little hairs on our face. I'm not sure if you knew, but we have little hairs on our face that tend to stick up like anything else sticks up when you get staticky. So I just popped it in there again, dabbed it twice. And if you'll notice, for anybody who's curious, super excited. I just got a call from rehab today, and this is what reminded me of it. But I get to go speak with 3 ladies who are in my similar situation, and I get to show them how to apply makeup. Do you know how huge that is? God is opening so many doors for me, and I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to go help these ladies. They feel like they've lost their worth and they've lost their femininity, but they haven't. They haven't. Just because you lose part of your body or part of yourself doesn't mean you've lost everything. And so I'm so stoked to go talk to them. But if you haven't noticed how I hold my brushes, I hold them like this, okay? I have a tenodesis, which means when my hand is loose like this and hangs, it's open. See how it closes? When I pull it back, I just flex my wrist back and forth like that. That's the difference. So I stick the brush in there like that. And if I were to hold it like this, it would slip out. You see it moving and slipping? But I'm not. I'm clenching it and holding my wrist back. Okay? Then, so this is helping me train for them. I'm so excited. So then I take this left hand. See, it's closed too. But I wrap it around the other. My fingers press this brush back. And it pushes up against my thumb like this. So I have a steady hand to maneuver. Do you see? Awesome, right? I didn't even know I was doing it until somebody mentioned it. One of the ladies said I moved my head when I put my makeup on. One of my sweet, sweet friends, Elaine, said, I notice how you move your head when you put your makeup on. Well, I never noticed. I never noticed. But anyways, I mean, it's the small things. And I'm so thankful that God has gifted me with the opportunity to be able to talk to you guys and go help those ladies at rehab. Y'all pray for me because I'm going to need it. Sometimes I get scattered brain like you couldn't already tell. And I get super, super excited. And I'm really excited to go do this. This will be life-changing for them. And I can't wait to tell my story. I get to minister to them in that way with my testimony. And I'm so excited. But if I talk about it, I'm going to mess my face up. So I just need to stop. That's for Tuesday. Or for another time. I'll tell you my story later. So I'm using Mary Kay's powder brush. And I am using our... I know my hands are all up in here. I'm using our translucent powder. So I'm going to take this brush. See how much comes off? I'm not using all that. So I'm going to take it and dab it inside of my brush. Inside of my powder lid. I dab it. Get that much excess. And I still have some. I'm going to knock it off and try to get rid of some more. Okay. Then I'm going to take this brush. And I'm going to work the powder up my face. And across my nose. And down my neck. Okay? Now I'm going to do the same thing again, but I put it in my lid so I'm not wasting any powder. Hear me popping it off? That's how much I have. So I'm going to start on this side. Since this was darker here, I'm going to start at my chin. So most of that white powder gets there. And I'm blending upward. See how that color has gone? I don't see it anymore. I know you see it a little bit, but I don't see it anymore. I don't think my lighting helps in here in this bathroom either. So I take what's left. That's what's left in my little lid. And I'm just going to work my forehead. I'm still holding my brush the exact same way. You'll hold it different, of course, because your fingers work. But I don't go over my eyelids because I want my concealer to still be there. So my eyeshadow will stick to it because I'm not using primer today. So I close that back up. Now, do you remember the colors that I showed you? Sandcastle, which is this first yellow one. It looks white when I push it up to you, but it's almost got like a yellow tint. So we have Sandcastle, middle is Merlot, and that shiny one on the far left is, I don't even remember what I said it was. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm using, those three colors. I think I said it wrong. No, Sandcastle, Merlot, and Candlelight. That's what they were. So let me show you that again. Closest to me is Sandcastle. Middle is Merlot. And on the far end, on the left, is Candlelight. So let me show you what we're going to do with these beauties. Get all my brushes out that I'm going to use. So first of all, I'm going to use Mary Kay's definer brush. Okay. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to use the Sandcastle. And all you have to do is just barely dab your brush and that's what you get. Okay. So I'm going to put this all over my eye. Okay. Now I'm going to do it to the other side. Put it up to your brow bone. Right there is my brow bone. So you want to put it up to your brow bone. You still want this area not to be touched with eyeshadow, okay? Then I'm going to get, well, some people like their eyeshadow up in their eyebrows. I'm not going to say, it's a preference. So I'm wiping off. I always keep a towel on my lap so I can wipe off all of my brushes as I go to use them. This is Mary Kay's crease brush. So I'm going to go in with Merlot. Now, if you purchase these Chromafusion colors, let me tell you, it does not take a lot. I touched my brush one time. And I wish it would literally show you what I have on there, but it will not. So I touched it one time. This is a bold color. And if you touch it more than once and then start applying, you're probably going to be wishing that you wouldn't have. So just give it time. You can build, but you can't take away. So I'm just going to build this color. I like this Merlot to stand out a little bit just because I love, this is probably my favorite color that we have. Now I just touched it too much, so I'm going to knock off the excess, okay? Especially since we're building. I touched it, but my hands spasmed and it went forward too much. So it kind of dug in it a little bit. Okay. See that? That's from 2 swipes of my brush in there. And all I did was tap the brush. I did not move it in there. Except the last time, and then I knocked that excess off. So I just touched the brush again in there. And I'm going to start building this side. Okay, so that's not going to be enough, so we need to do it again. And do you see where I touched it the first time? That spot is still there. See it? I'm telling you, this stuff is highly pigmented. And it doesn't move when you put it on. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You don't want your eyeshadow to be all over your face. You want it to stay put, right? You don't want to have fallout all day long. So now I have to build this right side up. I always do this. This side is higher for whatever reason than this side, so I have to build this right side up. Now I have to go darker over here because I'm darker on the other side. You want your eyeshadow to match the best you can. With me, it's never perfect, and that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Not even those who think they are. Okay. So we pretty much have that going on. Now, this does not have to be perfect. Do you see how jagged it looks? That's okay. We're going to clean it up, okay? I've got it. I thought something was tickling. I'm going to use that same brush, but I'm going to wipe it off, okay? And I'm going to use Candlelight because I want to be able to get into the corner of my eye with this Candlelight. If I use the definer brush, it would be all over the place. Now I tapped 3 times because I love this color. I want it to pop in the corner of my eye, so I'm going to start there. Okay? And then I just move back and forth just to kind of blend it in and get it all over my eye. Isn't that beautiful? It just gives you a shimmer. I love it. So now I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Okay. See? Now we're going to clean it up. I'm cleaning off my definer brush again, and that's okay because I clean off my brushes. If you could see this towel right now, I have a towel a week. 1 tap. And if you see, I'm just taking that rough edge and I'm blending it, see? I blend it to make it all go together smoothly. So I'm going to touch it. See? Again. I go back to that rough edge. Let me get the side that's got the stuff on it. So see? No more rough edge. So I smudged it and blended it all together. Now, after this sits on your eyes for a while, this stuff does not move. Thank goodness it will fix whenever you're in the process of doing it, but it does not move afterwards. Now, I'm going to try to play with some fun stuff. Again, we have the Illuminating drops. I don't know how it'll work. I don't know what it will look like, but I'm going to do it in a few areas. I'm going to take the silver stone, right? Silver sands, and I'm going to put it in a few areas, okay? So, let's try it. So, first place, let me get my foundation brush out again. Okay. First place is going to be right on the top of my cheekbones, right above my cheek color. And I'm going to dot it this time and try to be careful or do that. Start in one area and then just pull it out. Okay. Now we're going to blend. Okay? Cheek color brush. Foundation brush. See that? How it glistens. See the other side? You can see it really well here. So I'm going to do it again, touch it, and move it up. Keep going back to that same spot and moving it up. Did the same thing here. See it? I don't know if the light is hitting it right for you to see it there. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side. Okay. Now, we'll put it right down the line of my nose in the very center. Like that. Right here on my Cupid's bow. See that little shine there? Okay, and now I'm going to put a drop on my hand and I'm going to do right underneath my eyebrows, okay? I know I already have stuff on my hand, but I'm going to show you. That's what I mean by drop. Just touch it one time. I'm going to take this brush. This is our liquid concealer brush, or it is cream eyeshadow brush or anything like that. And the part that I told you I leave exposed underneath my brow, I'm just going to put it there. And I'm going to flip the side of my brush over, the side that does not have any makeup on it. And I'm just going to blend it in like that. So it's just got a little definition right there. Okay. So then I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'm going to do this side. That is all for the illuminating drops. So now comes the fun stuff. I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. Easy peasy eyebrows. Hi. So I take my eyebrow brush first. And I brush them in. I take our volumizing brow tint, and it's colored brunette. So I'm going to take it and pull it out. It looks like a little wand, mascara wand. So I'm going to take that. And I'm going to start in the middle. Do you see how our eyebrows are darker in the middle and they're lighter on the outside? You want to keep that natural. So you're going to start in the middle, work outward, and then go back in and fill in the center. So that is what I'm going to do. I want to make sure I got enough off. So do you see how they stayed natural almost? You just have, I'm going to fix that part. You just have them a little darker. So see? So I'm going to do the same thing to this other eye. Put it on, put it in there, wipe off the excess. And start in the middle at the dark part. And you just work it out. Then you come to the front. And you want to paint it upward. Okay? So you paint it upward. And then it looks like this. Now I always get more. I don't know if it's because of the way I hold my brush this way, but I always get more on my left side. But that's okay. Because I take this comb part that I use to comb it out. I start on this side first. I comb up and out. And that gets all that excess off. Then on this side, I comb up and out, and that helps even that side as well. Do you see? So now I do my eyeliner. I use Mary Kay brown and black eyeliner, but I'm only using the brown one today. Oh, and I forgot to do something. I forgot to show you something. So I'm doing a little bit on top. Now, see, it didn't get all the way to the middle or in the center of my eye, but it will. Okay. See that? Now, let me show you what I do with my eyeshadow for my... Let me show you what I do with my eyeshadow for my eyeliner. I forgot to do it. Usually, before I put my palette away, I do that, but I didn't this time. I'm so excited about these illuminating drops. I wasn't thinking about anything else. All right. I use our Mary Kay smudge brush to create eyeliner on the bottom only because it's flat. Do you see this? Let me show you this brush. See how flat that brush is? And it has that little tippy tip. Kind of comes into a point right there. So I used the darkest color in my palette that I used. So today it'll be Merlot. And I just take it. If this were my eyeshadow, well, you can't see it. If this were my eyeshadow, I would just take it and do like this. One time. Okay. Now, I go here, not even halfway. Just like that. See how that gives a little bit of color? I'm going to do a little bit more. Still one time. Yep. And it's done. I'm I'm still not finished with the top of my eyeliner, but I'll show you that in a minute. So see, I have a little bit of color down here. See that? So I'll go over to this side and do this. Want to make sure it matches. Is it far enough out? Yep, pretty much. And that's the end of that. So I take my eyebrow brush again, but it has an angled eyeliner tip. So I smudge my eyeliner out. That way it doesn't look jagged. That way everything looks nice and neat. See? Got that brush in my eye, buddy. Okay. Okay. Scrub it off. Do my mascara and we are done. I'm using Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. It is one of my favorites. It is volumizing. I love the way it makes my eyelashes look. If you are uncertain how to put on mascara, there are some people who are. Some people say, how do you do it? You see these little bristles in this mascara. What you're going to do is you're going to put it underneath. You're going to touch the base of your eyelashes and you're going to shimmy, shimmy, shake up, okay? So that's what I'm going to do, and I hope you can see me, but I can't really see my mirror. That's one pass. Okay, fellas. Anybody wanting to know why your girlfriend wastes her time putting on that black stuff, check my eyes out. It's because they look beautiful. Your eyelashes dark like that make your eyes pop. So now I'm going to put it on the other side. And then we're done. I don't have my lip color. Well, I have one of them, but I'm not going to use that one. So, go back to the base of your lashes. Look how much better these eyelashes look than these. Same thing. All I did was take one dip per eye. So this mascara is going to last you forever. 3 months, people, is when you're supposed to change your mascara. I know I should, but I don't. I want to use my stuff until it goes out. And so I probably had this mascara 4 or 5 months. Anyways, to the ladies who are watching, if nobody has told you today, you're beautiful. You are worthy of so much more than you think you are. There's so many people who admire you that you don't even know. And people watch you. They love you. And they admire you from a distance. If I could count on my fingers the amount of people that have told me this week, I admire you, I wouldn't have enough fingers. I actually don't have enough fingers to tell you the people who's told me in the last month. Not because I'm super special, because I'm not. But the Jesus in me is special, and it makes me special. So, you're special too. You just have to believe it, and you have to find it. I hope you have a wonderful night tonight. I am going to go enjoy a date night with my husband, and I'm super excited about it. Hope you have a great day. Love you. Hashtag Kristie Can. Like, share, comment on this video. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll make sure it happens. Talk to you later. Mwah! Bye.